Today we're going to replace A-arms on a Porsche 914. As you can see, I have already removed the wheel hub, disc, and brake dust guard. At this point, we want to remove this bolt right here, which is a 17, I think. Then we're going to remove these two bolts. Then these two bolts. And it should all slide out. Here we go. You do have to be careful. This old metal can strip. The bolt on my other A-arm actually had already been snapped and the head was missing. So I had to drill that out. That took a while. That was not fun. So we're just gonna be careful, not over torque this thing. Looks like it's coming out nice and easy. All right, moving on. You know what, at this point, I think we actually need to separate this ball joint from this strut support carrier. So, let's go get the pickle fork. All right. This was a pretty messy process on the other side. Let's see how it goes. I believe it took a little bit of that and a little bit of that. And good boy. Let's go back to our front support bolts. right, at this point there's one more 8mm bolt in there that we got to remove with an Allen. And then we get the back. All right, we've got a Allen 8mm. And some leverage. There we go. All right. And one more time. Here we go. There we go. That hasn't been loosened in many years. Let's see what we're dealing with. All right. That side is removed. All right. Let's see. And now, one last 17. Hopefully, nope, that's not a 17. That's the 19. Let's just change the angle, just for the heck of it. All right, we've got a 19, and what's that? Maybe another 8. Is that the same? Let's see. Yes, it is. All right, so that is our height adjusting bolt, which will not be very difficult to turn, but I'm using some leverage anyway. All right, I think we can just turn from here. Okay, let's switch to the ratchet. And we're back. All right, one down, one more to go. All right, there we go, last bolt. I think we're just gonna use the old foot. Okay, that's our last big bolt. At this point, we're gonna need to use a little leverage, I think, to get this off. All right, next step is to remove this end cap, which covers the torsion bar. This long screwdriver should be perfect. That's how we got the other one off. Here we go. Oh, I hear some movement. And there we go. So there's the end cap. That's gonna get cleaned up real nice. And I'll show you some after photos that I've already done of the other side. You can see it's, where, it's, I don't know if you can see, but it's, there we go. Take my word for it, it's dirty in there. That's gonna get cleaned. All right, now let's get this A-arm out. Maybe we'll come back at this angle. All right, so I have wiggled it out with this long screwdriver, and essentially it is now free. The torsion bar is stuck, so I'm going to spray some penetrating fluid in there, let it sit. So here you can see our A-arm is gone, and I'm just beginning to clean up the control arm and hub, spindle. I'm gonna strip this black paint and make it look like the other side. There we go. So I think that contrast looks pretty nice. And then, after we refinish everything, our dust guard's gonna look like that. And our other hub is gonna look like that. I even got the tip in black heat-resistant paint. Here you can see the torsion bar has been cleaned up and repainted. Here's the end cap. Same for him. All the hardware has been cleaned up, wire brushed, and clear coated, which is fine. This, even though it has a little abrasion, let's get out of the light. I decided to not paint black, and so I sanded it and clear coated it. And so I think that's gonna look nice popping off of the black undercoated body. Yeah, All right, so one way we can tell that our bushings are in need of replacement is by looking at the gap. And you can see on the left side, it's pretty narrow compared to the right. So that guy's worn out. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked what you saw, please click subscribe.